Hi everyone, meteorologist Rusty Dawkins. Interesting storm system coming our way. Watch the curl on this thing. Storms first, Friday afternoon into the evening hours, then maybe some snow mixing in early Saturday morning into, probably Saturday morning, done before noon, that's for sure. So what does all this mean? Well, it means a couple of different things. It's spring. that's the first thing. It also means that we have a chance for some strong storms and also a chance for some measurable snowfall, likely within the same 24-hour period. So let's kind of go through this again and talk about what this all means. This line right here is just a chance for some strong to severe storms. This is about 4 p.m. You move, you know what, you got to go back to, that's about 5 o'clock right there. And even, this is hour by hour. So let's circle that. So this area right here, between 4 and 5 o'clock, according to this model, might see some hail, might see some damaging winds, but this thing is moving fast. I'm going to put a measurement on this. It was here. It's going about 50 to 60 miles per hour. Okay, that's how fast this storm system is going. So there's 5 p.m., and then by 10 p.m. it's done. It's out of there. So let me zoom it back a little bit. There's 5 p.m., 6 p.m., by 7 p.m., this area that had the severe chance is basically done with storms. Now this, I don't think is going to be severe, but thunderstorms are still going to be a possibility, right? So keeping an eye on that. And then cold air comes rushing in behind this, changing some of this over to snow, especially for central Nebraska. Remember this model, because I'm going to show you a snowfall potential that is going to kind of pick up on this one right here. And notice that stays there for a while. This area right here. And then it's finally gone by about 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. And while that cold air is rushing in, it's not going to be brutally cold. So take a moment, subscribe, like this video. If you have a question, comment, and I try to answer every single question that I can. Okay, let's look at this snowfall potential now. This isn't going to be a huge, a lot of snow for everybody. This is going to be a weird one, where what I'm not showing you is the rain potential mixed in with this. So this is going to look a little weird compared to how I usually do this. So there's the snowfall right there. Now again, this area right here will likely see rain, but according to this model, I'm just showing snow, which is in north central and northeast Nebraska, less than an inch overall. Okay. Okay, so model number 1.2. Kind of the same thing. Not showing the rain down here. Less than an inch, less than a half an inch. Well, I guess Yankton, maybe an inch. So model 1.2, kind of the same thing as model 1, which makes sense. They're basically the same thing, just small differences. Model number 2, on board with all of that. It does show a decent swath, though, up there. That's your 2 to 4, maybe 5 or 6 inches of snowfall. But for Nebraska, you're looking at, less than a half an inch. Okay, model number 3. So this is the model being weird again because some of this is going to be snow. Look at Yankton, though, 6 inches of snow, while everybody else has a rain-snow mix with less than half an inch of precipitation. But there is a swath right there. That could be an inch or so. And even that right there, look at that. That could be, almost an inch. So pockets of heavy snow, a possibility, but also rain mixing in, so that could just completely mess with everything. Okay, model number 4. I think, this is that weird one. Remember I told you to remember that one model that showed that snow in the same place over and over again? That's this one. Look at that. Oh my goodness. You're showing 2 to 8 inches of snowfall in north central and northeast Nebraska. Do I think that's going to happen? I don't think so. It's just there's too many possibilities for rain to mix in to cut that number in half and then cut it in half again and then leave it lying on the floor cut in half. So maybe an inch or so of snowfall a possibility, but I mean, I guess if cold air comes in fast enough, I'm already second guessing my first guess. Okay, zooming out a little bit, this is kind of a wider look at that last one. Still has that big long swath right there of 2 to 8 inches of snow apparently. But notice it doesn't have rain, it has rain everywhere else. It doesn't have a lot of snow for Nebraska. Zoomed out GFS one. This one is at where it has basically everything in north central and northeast Nebraska. Then that's about it. And then the NAM, yeah, that's where you likely are going to see some rain in that area. And then the colder air is trying to come down like this, changing some of that over to snow. Now, wind will be an issue, but I think it's going to be after the storm moves through. This is very interesting. Watch this. So nothing there. I mean, it's 10, 20 miles per hour through 11 a.m. Friday. There's 2 p.m. Friday. But this right here, look at that. This is that first initial thunderstorm chance, and the models are picking up on those wind gusts. You're looking at 20 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts right there. And then this is kind of a different section. This is the cold front sweeping through, the warm front moving north. So all of this is wind coming like this, and then all of this is wind coming like that. So in the middle is all of this. Oh, what a mess. Okay, so moving forward, that initial band moves north, takes the storm chance with it, and then so you're looking at kind of a quiet period here for wind. That's Friday night, but all of this is coming in to replace what was just there, and there it is. So by 2 o'clock in the morning Saturday, just about everybody is getting some wind. Now this doesn't look like that. Remember when we had 70, 80 mile per hour wind gusts about a week ago? This doesn't look like that. I don't think it's going to be as strong, but it's still going to be a potential for some strong storms. So I want to show, let me see. Here we go. So this is the severe weather potential for Friday. This is a lot of area right here to have an enhanced risk. So why is it like that? Well, let me show you this model first. Watch what happens. That. So you get this right there, wraps around, and like that. So this right here is going to be that enhanced risk area, and then it comes all the way up and wraps itself around Lincoln, and then this is the colder part of that storm system that will change over to snow eventually. So let's watch what happens. See that? A couple of different waves there. There's that initial wave right there, which any of this right here will have a really good chance of being severe. And then a second wave right there. So you're looking at a couple of different waves. This is Saturday noon. That first wave is probably around 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So that's a lot of severe weather. This whole thing could be severe weather right there, and then notice the snow on the other side of that. Okay, so there it is again. There's your enhanced risk. This is mainly from about 8 p.m. Friday through 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning Saturday. And notice Lincoln is in this marginal risk. It's for that first initial wave that goes through 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. And then that whole line gets wrapped around and pushes through St. Louis and Memphis. Now this area right here, you see these little hash marks right here, these little black hash marks? That means any area within a 25-mile point anywhere in there is likely to see some sort of severe weather, significant at that. Tornadoes, large hail, damaging wind, that whole thing. So that's the area that we're most concerned about, is that red area with the hash marks in it. So that's for Friday. It's Wednesday, so I'll record another update on Thursday. Things might change. They usually do. So if there are any changes, I'll let you know, and we'll talk more about that on Thursday. So stay safe, and we'll talk to you later.